If you're a dog owner here in New Bern, you already know the city is an amazing place for our four-legged friends. But how do you make sure your dog is really ready for all of it? Today, we're going to break down how to find the perfect dog trainer right here in town. Okay, so first things first, let's set the scene. Life for a dog in New Bern is actually pretty unique. And, understanding their world is the first step to training them effectively in it. You see, the whole goal of training isn't just about getting your dog to sit or stay. It's really about building their confidence so they can happily and safely navigate everything our local environment throws at them, from the quiet riverfront to the busy downtown streets. I mean, think about a typical Saturday in New Bern, right? You might start with a peaceful walk along the Trent River, but then you head to the farmer's market with all its different smells and sounds. A well-trained dog can handle that shift. They can stay calm during a busy festival at Union Point Park, and they won't get totally rattled by the sudden roar of a jet from Cherry Point. That's the kind of real-world confidence we're all looking for. So, that brings us to the big question. How do you find the right person to help you and your dog thrive here? Let's get into the key things to look for when you're choosing a trainer. One of the first things you'll probably hear about is positive reinforcement. And all it really means is that the trainer rewards your dog for making good choices. They use things the dog loves, like a treat or praise. This whole approach builds a dog who's actually excited to learn and work with you, and that creates a way stronger bond than methods that are based on fear or punishment. All right, you're probably going to see a string of letters like these after a trainer's name. It can look like alphabet soup, but don't just gloss over them. Think of these certifications like a degree, but for dog training. They show that a trainer has actually dedicated time to studying animal behavior, they've passed some tough exams, and they're committed to using modern, effective, and humane methods. Next up, you gotta think about the format that's right for you. In-home training can be fantastic for tackling issues that happen right there at home, like your dog going nuts at the front door. On the other hand, group classes are perfect for practicing focus around the kinds of distractions you'll find at, say, a downtown cafe or at Union Point Park. So when you finally reach out to a trainer you're interested in, having these questions ready will really help guide the conversation. You want to understand their methods, their qualifications, and how they're going to create a plan that's made specifically for your dog's needs. And, of course, you want to be really clear on the pricing and what that includes. Now, let's talk about the investment. And you should really think of it as an investment in a happier, more peaceful life with your dog. Here's a breakdown of what you can generally expect to see here in the New Bern area. This is one of the most common and practical questions people have, and the answer really depends on what your goals are and the type of training you end up choosing. This chart gives you a pretty good overview of the options. As you can see, group classes are often the most affordable way to cover the basics and practice around other dogs. Private lessons give you that focused one-on-one attention for specific challenges. Puppy packages are awesome for getting started on the right foot, while board and train programs, well, those are a much more intensive, immersive option. This should give you a solid baseline for budgeting. So, once you start learning with your trainer, the real work begins. You've got to practice those skills out in the real world. And luckily, New Bern has some fantastic spots for exactly that. For safe off-leash practice, a fenced dog park is just invaluable. Glen Burnie and Creekside are perfect for working on that crucial recall. Calling your dog back to you with all those distractions, and for practicing polite greetings with other dogs in a more controlled setting. When you're ready to level up, these spots are ideal. Union Point Park has people fishing, picnicking, walking by the water, all great real-world distractions for practicing focus. And the trails in the Croatan National Forest? They're excellent for teaching your dog to stay calm and connected to you around hikers, bikes, and even wildlife. So after all the searching, the classes, and the practice, what's the real payoff? Well, it's about the life you get to build together with your dog. At the end of the day, training transforms your dog into a companion who can truly share your life. It means you get to say yes more often. Yes to a walk downtown, yes to a trip to the park, and yes to enjoying all the best parts of our city together. Good luck with your training journey. A well-trained dog really does make all the difference, turning what could be stressful situations into just simple joys. Like being able to relax at a downtown cafe, walk the riverfront on a beautiful evening, or just have friends over to your home without any chaos. That's what it's all about.